Hey y'all, welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So we are less than a week away from hurricane season, so I'm going to take you guys along with me and I'm going to show you what I feel are must-have items. One of the first things that you actually want to do before I get into the video, you want to make sure that you're checking your policies, your homeowner's insurance, your renter's insurance. See if those are current and find out what all they entail. See what's covered and what's not covered. People have found out that, they have these homeowners insurance policies and flood insurance may not be in that. Know what your coverage is. We may be a little too close to hurricane season to even change anything on your policy related towards this type of weather at this point, but definitely give them a call. You want to make sure you take a complete inventory of your house. So, and this is probably a good habit to get into at least twice a year. Probably when you change like your or check your smoke detector. So at least twice a year, do a complete inventory of your home. Go through, walk around and film those areas. Take pictures as well, but you want to make sure you're taking that video footage of everything in your home, the complete contents of the inside of your home, down to a pair of shoes you have. So this is going to help with any insurance coverage. If you have any types of losses and things like that, you have this heavily documented. We're going to start with canoes. So I do feel like they will be beneficial to have if you can afford it. They are a little bit on the expensive side, but I do feel like they will be well worth it. I feel like not only can you get out and you can see exactly what's going on in your area after a storm, a lot of times you have those high flood waters, so that will allow you to get out, venture out, reach out to first responders and let them know that your area is in need of help, especially if you may be in need of urgent help, because it can take them quite a while to reach every area. Moving along to life jackets. Life jackets, life vests, this can potentially save your life. I would encourage you to get one for every member of your family. Make sure you're doing your research on them. Make sure that it's Coast Guard approved. Also, make sure that you're getting the right size because, again, size and fit does matter when it comes to this. So just keep that in mind. A lot of times after a natural disaster, people will be without water for days, weeks, months, possibly longer. If you don't have water, stocked up in your home or a water source that you've collected water in, please consider getting these water purification tabs. Also look into something like a life straw. These are going to help clean and filter your water. It looks like the American Red Cross came out with their version as well. But most of the time, the store shelves, even after some of the stores have opened, they are going to be clear of water. So you may have to look to an outside source. You may have to go to your local creeks, rivers, ponds, things like that. And this will help you feel a little bit more comfortable, having your family drink the water. Next, we're going to move along to tarps. Tarps is something I feel like you should keep on hand at all times, regardless of a storm. They have so many uses for them. In particular, when it comes to a storm, a lot of times you will have roof damage, trees have fallen on homes, windows have blown out. This can be a good way to secure your roof until you have your roof repaired, which can be a pretty long time. Just like the canoes, this is going to be a cheaper way. It is a life raft, and I was trying to include the prices in these items for you guys so you guys can have an idea on what fits your budget. If you do get one of the inflatables, keep in mind that you do want to get a repair patch. The last thing you need to have to worry about is a hole that may happen. I personally think that both whistles and blowhorns are must-have items, especially whistles. The more of your family members that can have those, the better. Lots of times you'll see people with debris and under rubble, especially when natural disasters where they're unexpected or expect to happen, and this can be a way that people come to you and know exactly where you're at. Next, we're going to roll into the gas cans. Again, I am trying to show you guys prices and sizes in case you are on the hunt for some of these items. Gas. You're going to need gas on hand. Lots of times you will see gas stations selling out of gas, or there will be a line wrapped around the building for days, both before and after storms. So make sure you get gas and keep that on hand. You're going to want to get this stuff, which is Sta-Bil. That is a fuel stabilizer. This is going to allow you to store your gas for way longer than if you were just to put it in a can and let it sit. Make sure that you have can openers and plenty of them. They do have one starting at 97 cents. I don't know that I would recommend them. I feel like you're going to spend more money rather than if you just spend a couple more dollars and at least get the one for $4.97. I think it's always a good idea to have multiple ways that you can cook in the case that power is down. And this is a great way. It's just an old-fashioned grill. Get you some charcoal and you are good to go. Also, just because you don't live in a hurricane designated area, that doesn't mean that you won't experience a hurricane or even the effects of a hurricane. There have been lots of weather events taking place places in different states and everything where those weather events typically just don't happen. So just don't think that it won't happen to you, because it hasn't. We want to stay prepared. We're not going to freak out. Hurricanes can be scary. I've gone through several of them living on the coast of North Carolina, and we have gone through our fair share of hurricanes. But I will say, you do want to prepare. Don't freak out. Now, I will say, I'm gonna be honest with you, if Waffle House is closing, you definitely need to be leaving, packing up, doing whatever you need to do, because when Waffle House shuts down, it's very, very serious. Hopefully you found some things in it helpful for you. If so, feel free to like this video, but take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video.